Mary Jane double mask today.
What is that camera doing?
That one's not doing anything.
Well, I want to be able to see what we're doing.
Okay.
Hell, we've been live for 10 seconds. We are
What?
live. It's our Halloween live stream.
Okay.
And we're just here
Mary Jane, co-host for me for a moment.
gathering people. And I am trying to figure out how this works. Share to groups. Let's share this to our 3-Year Games group so that people there know.
Because sharing is caring.
Yes. So we're going to share that to our 3-Year Games group. Hopefully everyone in 3-Year Games groups can see us now. I'm not 100% sure. We are here for our virtual Halloween shopping event. We've been planning this for months, though it doesn't quite look like it. One thing we're excited to try to figure out for the first time is getting our products into this live stream so that if you see something that catches your eye and is like, oh, this is amazing, you don't even have to leave Facebook to buy it. Or so I think. So welcome everyone to our live stream. You can share it to share it with your friends, tag people. We're going to be doing some giveaways and some discounts. So if you're needing to get ready for Halloween,
We gotcha.
we got you.
We gotcha. Like, who's that character?
Yes.
Who's that character?
Hey everyone! We are just doing our first live shopping live stream event for Halloween where we're trying to get our products in to this stream. And got our co-host Mary Jane here. She's already ready for Halloween. She might think she's a unicorn. Cause maybe she is a unicorn.
So, Mary Jane, can I get on this? Bye.
It's the Mary Jane Show. If you don't know Mary Jane, she is our mascot here at
She
Bigger
is our
Studios.
HR department
Yeah, that's true. She is in charge.
of human resources. Why did it go to this? I had it.
So one thing I'm not seeing is like who is it? There's our live stream.
Yes.
So I think we got
We're watching ourselves.
Or one person in the stream. I don't know.
It's because we're watching ourselves.
But how do we see if someone comes into the stream and they want to chat? Because we're here to chat with you guys and hang out with you and be like early Halloween.
I guess that's part of it. Right there. So some fun things coming up.
Yeah, the mill actually is doing all kinds of fun things for Halloween. We can even talk about what.
So what are some of the fun things that they're doing?
They are having a double feature where they have turned the west parking lot into a drive-in movie theater. So they were doing that over the summer, but they are extending some of those movies out and doing Hocus Pocus and Beetlejuice. And so if you want to find out more about that event, go to Historic Savage Mills website.
So that's fantastic.
And they even have food trucks out there. So
oh yeah,
I think it's fantastic. I mean, because so many people can't go to the movie theaters right now.
They got in Johnny's Seafood, which is supposed to be really big.
I think that's
seafood.
for another one.
They said they got it for some of the other events.
For the Hocus Pocus one too?
I don't know for the Hocus Pocus, but for some of the other things. They also are getting in various crab cake vendors. We've been seeing the hot dog
Hideout.
Hot dog hideout.
That's been coming around to the mill.
The potato factory, which has, oh man, we get one of their potatoes at the potato factory, and we're good for the entire day.
So, I guess let's just start getting started into
We can.
Our live stream. So the first thing that we have, let's click on feature.
What are we featuring?
We are featuring this game, One Night Werewolf. So,
One Night Ultimate Werewolf.
oh, hold on. I forgot. Before we get into it, just so people know what we are.
Who are we?
We are 3 Year Studios, a game room and art, kind of an art studio.
Yeah.
We have
We're a
local
game room and art
artists
studio.
that we support here. So we'll be showing you a mixture of both really cool and fun, interesting things made by artists, as well as our picks for Halloween for tabletop games. So our very first one is this one.
Awesome.
It's being featured right now.
This is One Night Ultimate Werewolf, the high school and college classic based off of the old game.
Go ahead.
Based off of the old game, Are You a Werewolf or Mafia? One Night Ultimate Werewolf, you sit down. Some people are various kinds of villagers. Other people are werewolves. The werewolves are trying to eat all the villagers, and the villagers are trying to negotiate to try to figure out who are the werewolves.
It's a really great party game.
Oh yeah, it made the social deduction games, and highly populated highly popular among them kids these days.
Them kids. So if you want something that is fun for, college kids, even high school kids,
3 to 10 players,
and you want to
see how well your friends can lie, flat out.
yes. So this one is really fun, and it's only $24.95.
And plays in 10 minutes.
Yeah, so you can keep playing this one like over and over again.
That's what people tend to like to do.
Because it's so much fun. You might be the werewolf trying to eat all the villagers. You might be a villager.
You might be a troublemaker. You might be a robber. You might be a doppelganger or a tanner. Each of them have their own victory conditions, which is weird.
And stay tuned to the end of the live stream to find out how you could get special discounts on some of today's products. So the next thing that we want to feature, do we want to go with another game?
Let's go with some art.
Some art.
Some artsy art.
I feel like it's easier to go with the games right now.
Well, then go with the game. It's your choice.
Okay, let's go with some more tabletop games. So we're going to feature...
She's looking down the gallery.
How about... Don't, that shakes the camera.
You know what I forgot to do? This might help the sound quality.
Oh my gosh, did we forget to have our mics on?
Well, the mics were being kicked around by our feet. Because we're professional.
Yikes. Hopefully you guys can hear us a little better. So the next game that we want to feature for all of you guys looking for fun stuff to do for Halloween is this game called Nyctophobia.
Nyctophobia.
So we've played this a few times.
Oh yeah, my niece loves this one. This is what's referred to as a one verse many game. So one person's a serial killer while everyone else is a bunch of travelers. The travelers are going around, are trying to find their way through the woods so they can find their car and get out of there before the serial killer gets them. Trick is all of the travelers, all of the potential victims are completely blind.
Yes. So
during the game. They actually give you these blackout glasses that make it so you can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, each game comes with a pair of shades. If you want to kick it up a notch, you might want to wear your own shades. Or even
because they're specifically blackout glasses.
They are blackout. You cannot see through these glasses at all. So blindfolds would work too if you.
So you're trying to grope across this board, knowing that the serial killer can see what you're doing. And at the beginning of each turn, you have to reach out your hands, and the serial killer gets to grab your hand and to show you where your piece is.
So it's like, do you want to trust the serial killer telling you where you should go, or
there is some real creepy potential in this one.
Yeah, that just makes this game really, weird. Like,
it's like, where's my piece? And then they have like little ways that the serial killer can taunt you and things like that. It's fantastic.
So this game is really good for if you're playing with anyone who is blind. You're all like on the same playing field.
Oh yeah, it was actually made for the game designer to have a game to play with their blind uncle. So
there you go, an inclusive game from Pandasaurus Games, and these are also available on our website right now.
Yep.
This game is for 3 to 5 players, ages 9 and up, 30 to 45 minutes.
Yep.
So that's a good family game. you watch
family.
I feel like I want to watch one of those Jason movies and then play this game as part of like a Halloween party.
Well, it actually comes with 2 roles because you can play the serial killer, or you can play the witch, and the witch actually will change the board as you play. So it's like, I thought for sure there was a wall right there. Okay, I'm gonna go there.
Yeah. So it's like, a maze labyrinth that keeps changing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our next item. And again, stick around because we were going to do some discount codes on our website if you are interested in getting some deals.
Because deals.
Deals. Let's go with King of Tokyo. Dark Edition.
King of Tokyo.
We do have the regular King of Tokyo. It might take a little bit for the... There it goes. It changed. Isn't this so neat?
Thank you for watching, Tuna. Thank you for watching, Shrey.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to tag your friends in our live stream to get more people watching this.
All, sharing is caring.
So the next game is King of Tokyo. You can see like this big, giant, creepy Godzilla face.
Just King of Tokyo, but King of Tokyo Dark Edition.
Dark Edition.
So we got...
Yeah, look at all the new characters. Like, you get a ton of different monsters than the original game. You got a Gigazor, a Kraken, Mecha Dragon.
Okay.
What is it? Illinois.
Check what I gave.
The King. I can't see this last one.
So yeah, some of them might be dark editions of the original. So I got the original King of Tokyo right here. And they don't list their monsters on here. But certainly it looks like Gigazord is still in there on both editions.
Never before seen artwork. You got upgraded components.
Oh yeah.
Terrifying monsters. You want to go ahead and tell them about this game?
This is a push your luck game. From the same game designer who made the most popular game in the world right now, Magic the Gathering. Each person plays their own giant monster attacking Tokyo, and you are trying to get into Tokyo. When you're in Tokyo, you get lots and lots of points, but then everyone gets to beat up on you. So you have to always sit there and think, do I stay in Tokyo for another round and get beat up for another round, or do I get out of Tokyo and start licking my wounds? Whoever's the last monster standing, or whoever gets, I think, 20 points first wins.
And the board is just insane. It's like a picture of Tokyo, but it looks like over where Odaiba is, because you can see the Rainbow Bridge. I don't know how close in you can get, but it's just like everything is completely destroyed. That reminds me of like... it definitely is a chaotic looking scene.
Well, they do...
like Godzilla has been there.
They do have a space for the Bay of Tokyo for when you're playing with larger numbers of players, because then you can... So 2 monsters can actually be in Tokyo gathering points.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious to know, what are you guys going to be doing for Halloween? You can leave us a comment and let us know.
Because this is going to be such a different Halloween than normal.
Yeah, so, if you're at home and you already have a group of family members and you want to play some games with them and watch some scary movies, I think that is just fine. Instead of having to go out and...
I mean, it's always just fine. It's whatever makes you fun.
It is, but, I mean, more people will be doing it now.
I know that our house is going to be leaving candy out in front of the doors for those people who are making their rounds, so that you can have contactless trick-or-treating.
So speaking of trick-or-treating, let's talk about my jewelry. And,
yes!
And candy.
So your online Halloween parties could be showing off all of the fantastic fineries.
Let's see if it's here.
I think it's up at the top.
Oh, did I miss it? I just added this on here today. So, there they go. We're going to feature some handmade deco and dice lollipop earrings.
You can see some of the other stuff in the peripheries, but just look.
These might be a little bit hard to show, just because there's so many of them. And they come in a variety of colors. I added some resin and some Swarovski crystals and little ghosts and bats and fun embellishments.
And dripping
stars and moons.
Extra
toxic melty goo with sprinkles on top. So these make excellent earrings for
the extra dark chocolate.
Bubble goths or decor K, pastel goths, or just living your best gothy lifestyle. These are good for any time, not just for Halloween. But I made these with
just look at that.
Halloween in mind.
Look at that.
I actually named these after the colors after My Little Pony characters.
Just for those ponies out there?
Because this one is hot pink, pastel pink, and white. Then we've got one here that's like orange, hot pink,
so what's their names?
Lime. I have to go on the website.
You can't remember.
Because I literally put these up on our website yesterday.
Brony shame.
I'll have to open up another tab and get the names of all the earrings. I remember this one was like peachy something.
This was something that Lena was so excited to be able to make, as she was. They were actually there was a group that was doing a declutter your craft stash day, and she saw that a lady put a bunch of these up there. And so she was like, I was going to go to China in order to go and import them, but that will take forever. And then she saw that, and she was just like, yoink! Making all of these fabulous things for you with love.
One thing about these is the hook itself is nickel free. So if you do have some allergies, I wanted to make sure that more people can enjoy wearing these earrings with nickel free hooks.
Just look at the color on that one.
That one reminds me of like a Kraken.
Those greens and purple.
It's a hot pink.
Hot pink. It is just beautiful.
And
it is so getting ready for Cthulhu.
Shay's like, pastel goth. Yes, we are all about that pastel goth life. Got my pastel hair over here. And this hat from Larkin Shield concert, Vamps. Not Larkin Shield, Vamps.
Vamps.
It was Halloween Junkie Orchestra.
Yes.
I'm never getting rid of this hat.
People have offered, but she says no.
So if you like fake sweets and fake sweet accessories, I do make some of those over at Deco and Dice. You can even see a tutorial on our Facebook page here in the shop playlist. Not shop playlist, on our Facebook page playlist. But it's also on my Deco and Dice playlist too.
Okay, and it's in.
So, and I think, did I didn't put it on our YouTube channel yet.
Is it in our shop?
This is definitely on our website. All of these are on our website.
Yeah, from the acorns to the dice. But today, it's all about the lollipops.
Yeah. The acorns are not on our website quite yet, but they are available in the shop.
Oh, I've been caught as a liar.
No, you didn't know. But these dice earrings are on our website, and I am going to be making more dice earrings. But yeah, we're featuring the lollipops because Halloween. And if you guys have any questions about any of these products during this live stream, just let us know. We'll go back to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, what's next on the list?
Bouncing around. Let's go with... How about... Pandemic?
Cthulhu?
Yeah, let's do Pandemic Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
I am trying to find where that product is.
It's right there.
I mean, on here.
Yeah, but
There it goes, there it goes. Feature.
See, I told you, it's right there.
Dun.
Cthulhu.
Pandemic Cthulhu.
Trying to get it so that the
It's a little bit of glare.
glare doesn't hit it.
So if anyone's been into the Lovecraft country lately,
The H.P. Lovecraft mythos and Lovecraft Country on HBO. This one is... Do you remember?
Reign of
Okay.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, so this is based off of the classic the modern classic Pandemic, where you're playing paranormal investigators trying to go and stop a great old one from visiting Arkham. While you go, you're trying to take out cultists and beat sleuths. Pronunciation is please forgive me because it's the Cthulhu mythos. Who can pronounce any of it? And if you can pronounce it, that means you're going mad. But as you're going around, you're also picking up artifacts and using your own unique investigation powers in order to go and see if you can stop Cthulhu from returning to the Earth. For 2 to 4 players, totally cooperative, 40 minutes. It is a more complicated game than the classic Pandemic, but fantastic.
And also, whereas the classic Pandemic, which
We sold out of.
we sold out, but we'll probably get some more in soon. You get your character cards that you're working through, but these actually come with miniature figures inside.
Yes.
You get 7.
Each investigator has its own specially
Investigator
crafted miniatures. While
Man,
you're,
I just don't you just want to take these figures and paint them?
I've got a big painting shelf right now.
Right? We have the army painter racks and too.
Painting shelf.
But yeah, this board. Oh,
We do
yeah.
have it in our library.
So let's show us what some of these figures look like. Cause
Just look at these figures. They're awesome. Just look at the board. It's creepy. With all of its glare. So, you get the spunky reporter.
oh, I like a little 1920s hat,
The whole thing's 1920s.
but it's cute. I want to paint these figures.
You got the magician.
with the little top hat and cape.
You got the mechanic.
He looks like a nudesy.
He really does. You got... I think she's a fortune teller.
Can I see it?
Go ahead. Because then
She's got a cape.
then I can check.
She definitely
because
looks
it's
kind of
actually in here.
mystical, like a mystical character.
Occultist. She is the occultist.
So these figures come inside of the Pandemic.
Since I can actually look up the cards to see what it is, and yeah, she's the occultist.
Wow, look at the dice. It's like ice.
Yeah, that's the
blue.
insanity dice, because you could go mad playing this game.
So if you want to kick up your not that pandemic can't be scary enough, but
Yeah, I was right. That was Driver. You have the detective.
you show what his card looks like.
It's taking the card.
The detective.
You have the hunter. And you have the doctor.
Doctor Who?
No, just the doctor. This one has been counted in, so it is rentable by our gold tier patrons. If you want to support what we do, Patreon's a fantastic way to go. You have the Saluch.
Are those? What are those?
They're Saluha.
That is
So-
one long tongue.
Just like in pandemic, when you get epidemics or when you get outbreaks, instead of having outbreaks of cultists, you take away all the cultists and you get one of these. That's harder to dispose of, and they start creeping towards the portals in order to open up the gates.
So that is Pandemic Cthulhu. This one is 2 to 4 players, 40 minutes, ages 14 and up. And I think we're going to keep riding along that Lovecraftian train and talk about Arkham Horror. There's quite a few Arkham Horror games.
There is. In this case, we got the. Which one do we have
hold on.
today?
Let's do... I still haven't watched Lovecraft Country. I've been meaning to. It is on the docket.
But she's been too busy playing Vidima games.
No, there's a lot. I don't know. That game, some shows are just like, you have to be in the right space to watch them. I'm not quite in that space yet to watch Lovecraft Country. But I will get there. We will watch Lovecraft Country. Okay, so the next one will be Arkham Horror, the card game. Let's feature that item. These are all available on our website, figurestudios.com. I even made a special link that says Halloween picks. That will make it easier for people to just look at all of our top picks for Halloween, from the games to the art.
This one is a fantastically expandable game.
Hi, Philip. Thanks for watching.
So Arkham Horror, the card game. This is a cooperative game where, once again, you're playing paranormal investigators trying to close gates in order to keep the great old ones from coming back. Arkham Horror is kind of repetitive on that theme. In this case, though, you actually get to build your own decks in order to battle cultists and the demons of the old ones. And so you can have all that enjoyment of taking your decks as a group, tweaking everyone's decks, trying to make sure that they're better and better than before, so together you could go and beat the great old ones. I think they have dual, if I remember right, it includes things like dual purpose cards, so any card you put in your deck might help you or hurt you. And if you find that you like this little box, this is a living card game. So it's alive! And every month they come out with a new little chapter pack that will give you more cards that you can add into everyone's decks.
Yes. So those LCGs are one of those types of games that keeps refreshing.
Keeps on going. So they keep on bringing out new stuff to keep it fresh. We can set people up with subscriptions for these too, so every month we just bring in your cards and let you know that, hey, you got some new stuff.
This one is 14 and up, 1 to 2 players. It can take 1 to 2 hours.
Yes. And as you add in cards, you can actually play with more players. So,
All right, let's do some art.
so still on the.
I think Sheree is still watching, so if you want to chime in on this gem, we also have in our description for this item a
way down at the bottom.
watch it made. So most of the art's in the description box. There's a watch it made, so you can see all the cool things. Are you sure it's at the bottom? No, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Why don't you keep it around there?
Ancient scroll holder.
So deep from the Bay of Arkham, you can pick up this scroll holder that has been dredged from the watery graves of so many intrepid crews. This one includes the beautiful motif you see on the outside, as well as a hidden treasure map that I just revealed the secret of the hidden treasure map. I'm not going to show it to you because it's secret.
Yeah.
You got to buy it to find out what kind of treasure map that goes to.
And I have looked at it already, and it is a pretty awesome treasure map.
But did you find the treasure?
It's not for me to find.
Buy it before we find the treasure.
So this is made by Magic Beans. And you can also watch their handmade items on their YouTube channel.
Yep.
And you can go to our YouTube channel, 3 Gear Studios, and there's a playlist there for this item where you can watch it made. It's also in the description box for this item as well when you click on the link to buy it.
Yes.
And more info. I think like the dimensions and things like that. So that's a really fun item. So if you're someone who likes steampunk, who just wants to be a pirate for the day or every day.
Octopus. How octopi became the steampunk mascot, I have no idea, but it's there. Educate me in the comments.
I actually have a mold that will let me make tentacles and things, so I'm really excited to start making some.
So tell me, when are you going to make some
Cthulhu-themed
tentacle earrings?
Possibly. I was thinking I wanted to make cupcakes and put the tentacles on the top and be like Cthulhu
tentacle cupcakes.
Cthulhu-ish cupcake necklaces.
Tentacle
Maybe
cakes.
in the works. Fake sweets, you know. So let's go to. I kind of want to go to the Necronomicon notebook.
Go ahead,
really
Necronomicon.
Awesome.
Necronomicon.
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 This is a really cool handmade. How do you say it?
Necronomicon.
Necronomicon notebook.
So this one. Mouth is slightly showed shut, so you don't have to worry about it biting you.
It can be your death note, though. Like, it
Death
totally
Note's a
looks
completely
like
different thing.
It looks like a death note.
That's because inside this book is perfect for you to write down your incantations for you to raise the dead, or to summon your own demons and create your own magical vampires. Because everyone knows creating vampires and mummies are the height of necromantic arts.
We want to open it up a little so they can see it's made with. It's got lined paper.
So,
Inside.
delicately pre-lined for your own quillmanship.
That eye is something else. That eye, it's just like it's looking at you.
It
and
really
it's shiny.
is.
And a little bloodshot.
And you can see the nails coming up out of the paper right here.
This is again handmade by our artist Magic Beans. You can click on the link and see a Watch It Made video as well if you want to know more about it. It's pretty awesome. I am really excited to get more whimsical, steampunky art inside of the shop.
This is not whimsical. This is horrific.
Horrifically awesome.
Horrific. The artist also does some paintings too, which will just, make you not want to sleep in the same room as them.
So that was some art.
Yep. Where do you want to go next?
I didn't get a chance to put this
Okay,
on
so an
there
honorable mention.
because I forgot to put this on there, but I
And-
don't want us to leave it out.
Yes. So this is highly recommended for your Halloween party, particularly with your more geekery geekdoms. And currently a part of a buy two, get one free sale from Asmodee is Dead of Winter. Dead of Winter is the popular zombie survival game, as the zombie apocalypse has happened, thanks to that Necronomicon that we just showed you. And you are now trying to build your own colony. Everyone's working together to try to make sure the colony is together, but everyone has their own individually private goal. Isn't that right, Mary Jane? And the problem is not everyone's goal includes the survival of the colony.
Why wouldn't you want your colony to survive?
Because there are people who just kind of want to get all the medical supplies and then book it.
Sounds like a plot from The Walking Dead.
Well, I mean, it's zombie survival.
Every man for themselves.
The signature part of this game, though, is the crossroad cards, which will give you choose your own adventure style choices, like you find a person in the woods, the person needs medical help. Do you help the person, or do you leave them behind? And each one of those have their own consequences.
I'm curious, who watching, which would you do? I don't know if that's what
depends on my roll card, because if I remember that card right, if you help the person, you got to give up some of your medical supplies, but you get a new person in your colony, which you then have to feed. And if you leave them behind, then the colony loses morale.
There are a ton of these little pop-up
And
zombies and people cards in here.
Like zombie standees to
I
invade
remember
your
having
home.
to count this game in. There's so many pieces. But like,
It's a piece-heavy game.
I like the fact that you have all the people and all these zombies, and they're like this big, these little figures, and they're like, the artwork is amazing.
It's such a piece-heavy game. You could say that it's downright peaceful, but peace on earth and goodwill towards man is next holiday.
This is ages 14 and up, 2 to 5 players, 60 to 120 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It is available on our website. I'm going to stick it. It is on our website, but I have to make it so that it's, I guess, in our Halloween pick section on our website. So if you continue to watch, we will be doing some discounts on
David,
showing you how
Jason,
to get
welcome to the program.
Hey, Jason's watching as well.
Yeah, we got David and Jason watching.
And if you're just tuning in, we're just doing our Halloween picks, showing some games and some art to help you guys get ready and have a fantastic Halloween.
So what's next on our March to Madness?
I would like to talk a little bit about the pre-orders that people can do for the new upcoming Dungeons and Dragons, because
going to Tasha's.
Everyone is super excited about this. Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. I personally like the cover that is there's two covers. The one that's the limited edition cover. Right now I'm going to feature the cover that is the standard cover.
Because why? I know.
I like the standard cover better.
Both covers are fantastic. I like the limited edition, and since I curate our role-playing library, I get to choose which one we get in our library.
I mean, it's not that I don't like the other one.
I think the other one just looks more storybooky.
It does. It looks storybooky.
You want to flash the other one for people to see?
They're both on our website, throughyourstudios.com. Let's flash the limited edition cover.
There is a lot of excitement over this one. I mean, oh my god, it's been a while since I've seen buzz for a new D&D book like this. What it's supposed to give you is it's a book full of optional rules. So we know that the normal 5th edition D&D is all there in order to make it so it's nice, quick, and easy for people to join in, and it's been there like that for a good 5 years now. Tasha's is supposed to be give you ways to do things like customize your race, customize some of the gameplay. There's some optional rules that people have been playing with. They say that there's going to be a new class variant for every single class already out there, as well as republishing of some older stuff so that it's available for Adventures League, particularly since they are sunsetting the Adventures, the Sword Coast Adventures book. So they're starting to treat these books like Magic card sets, where if you play Adventures League, eventually some books will go out of production, and which, yeah, it's a thing. Might make it so that we stave off 6th edition for longer, because no one wants a new edition. Everyone wants it. But no, with Tasha's, it's supposed to give you so many of these different optional rules, different ways you can play, and the excitement is all based around the hope that it gives you enough of that way that the more advanced players can meld and mold their characters and meld and mold the adventure in order to give that choice that a lot of the more experienced role players miss from previous editions of D&D.
So is this the one that really is kind of the standout thing? The fact that if you're playing a race that has been inherently characterized as bad, they could have a more complex story.
This is one of those publications that part of its goal is to give more nuance to some of these classically evil races like orcs, drow, and goblins, as well as I'm pretty darn sure there's a reprint of those kobolds without the -2 strength, because they're just like, nah, minuses on races was a dumb idea for how we made 5th edition D&D, because a lot of people were feeling kind of hurt when they were wanting to play some of those monstrous races, and then they were like, oh, -2 strength, -2 intelligence, which those people who play know what I'm talking about. So they wanted to say, it's not that the races are dumb, they're just not extra smart. Or
well,
things
this
like
will
that.
definitely add, I think, a lot more complexity to the game, to Dungeons and Dragons.
I think that's why they made it so that the entire book is optional rules.
Yeah, and so it also, because of that, it makes it not only it can get more complex, but then it also allows you more freedom of choice.
And that's what they wanted to give you.
So that is why everyone is super excited about Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. You can pre-order it on our website, figurestudios.com, and if you are a Patreon VIP Gold,
yep,
you should already have gotten a special code, don't give it out, to get this on our website with your 20% discount.
Yes.
As well as, I think, if you are a member, if you have a monthly membership or longer with us, you can also get the 20% discount on Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. That's both in the standard cover and the special limited edition cover.
Yes.
And because we're talking about Tasha's and cauldrons and witches and wizards, we might as well just move along to some fantastic art again. This one we are going to be talking about...
Welcome, Sean!
Magic wands from Magic Beans. So I think right now
we
have
doing
out
the
the premium ones.
The premiums
That's the one
first.
over there. So.
Oh, we got some...
Oh.
Did I rip it out? No, I did not. Good.
Microphone. There you go.
So, some fantastic wands, each cored by its own magical beasts. No magical beasts were harmed in the creation of these wands. They just kind of went out when we plucked their hair.
So these are the premium wands. They are handmade by Magic Beans.
Cruelty free.
You can click on the link and see a Watch It Made video if you want a wand for Halloween.
Which one are you holding there?
This one is called Ocean Magic Wand. It's got a Hydra tongue core. So
Don't ask us how we got the Hydra tongue without being mean to the Hydra.
I also like this one right here. This one is so spooky. This is called the Pixie Magic Wand.
Dark pixies. Never trust them.
Think if it's like this way. I am having a hard time displaying
Okay,
this
so
the cameras can see it good.
The trick with this one is we got a naturally dead pixie and used that to help add to the foundation of the handles. It will pair fantastically with your Necronomicon. It is made from Wolfbane and Pixie Blood core.
It's a bamboo.
Encased in bamboo and pixie bone.
Yes.
Again, the pixies died of natural causes. We swear.
No pixies were harmed.
We don't hire pixie poachers. We totally hire pixie poachers.
You know, the woods around here.
I tell you.
This one is the Sea Witch Wand.
What is that
It's
core
got
with?
a Kraken heartstring core.
No Krakens were harmed in making the Kraken heartstring core.
Can you see that
Unless you include emotional damage.
And again, you can watch a how it's made video on all of the products that are here for the Magic Wands just by clicking on that link.
See, and I go with the simple. We actually got a few of these. Red unicorn hair core, black enameled finish.
So this is the
unicorn magic wand.
Yeah, unicorn magic wand. There is a blue unicorn magic wand as well.
Yep.
But this one has the red unicorn hair wrapped around this wonderful whimsical wand.
What can I say? I go basic. I like the unicorns, and I cannot lie.
I think Mary Jane would really like that wand right there. You will buy this wand. You will buy this wand. Okay. And I think the next one is this one. I like this one. It kind of reminds me of the Hobbit. It's a traditional force magic wand with an Nth Ember core.
The artist says natural cases.
Natural causes.
Natural causes.
They all died of natural causes.
Honest.
This is such a beautiful wand right here. Like,
Okay, so this one's very traditional.
how do you read it?
You already said the ant.
It's got a solid maple finish though. It's really
Yes.
pretty. These are the premium magic wands.
Okay.
The other ones are a little bit
Do you want
trickier to get.
Do you want to get them for later? Do you want to do them later or do them now?
I feel like putting all the ones in the same thing is better. I know we're like bouncing from this thing to that thing to the other thing.
But that's what we do.
Yeah.
You should see us in
You
conversation.
can hang out with us for Halloween. Mary Jane approves this. And of course we are going to be giving a some prizes at the end of the live stream. We're going to do the other magic wand. So if you want a magic wand to put spells and hexes on people or to just live your best life, this one is a Phoenix Wand.
Hold it like it's precious.
It is precious. That's why I've been racking my brain on how best to display these in the shop. I wanted to have them dangling, but then, I have to think of the shopability
and people's actual ability to pick up saying, I want this thing. Phoenix Wand, Phoenix Feather Core, Cherry Wood Finish.
And it has this really cool, like, clear jewel on the end.
Harvest from a phoenix right before it incinerates itself. So for maximum magical potential.
Next one, we have the Fairy Royalty Wand with the Manticore. Here, you can hold that up. With the Manticore main core. It's got a black walnut finish. You can look at the end of it. It's got some really beautiful jewels. This is a red one, and it also has a green one embedded. It might be a little bit hard to see, but it's so pretty. We've already sold one, and that's the last one left. These are like one of a kind.
All of them handmade, so anything handmade is one of a kind.
Well, this one is the Midas Wand. It's got a dragon heartstring core, golden ash finish, and it also has a jewel, a white crystal-y jewel here for your magic casting.
Perfect for those time wizards and transmutation casters, because we had to travel in time to get Midas to touch it himself for that golden finish.
Yep. Again, these are handmade magic wands by Magic Beans. These are the all available on our website, and you can watch it made.
I'm gonna put some of these back.
Oh, just hold on a second.
Right.
Just leave it right there.
I put them back.
But next one is Woodland Magic Wand Fairy Dust Core. This one has an oak finish. It's got some really beautiful jewels you can see up close. There we go. And
that one we had to bargain hard with the fairies in order to get that from the to get that one.
We've got.
They traded it to us for the price of a Settlers of Catan set. So think of the value you're getting.
The next one is the Serpent Wand. I really like this like, I don't even know what you call that, but it's really cool.
Oh, just look at that handle.
It is a Gorgon scale core with an elm finish. Again, you can watch it made by clicking the link. And there's only one of these in the shop, so if you want to pick up one of these wands in time for Halloween, it's best to get a jump on that.
But you got to be careful with these Gorgon scale wands, because you might accidentally turn someone into stone. Oh.
Next, we have the Spider Magic Wand. It's got a gargantuan spider venom core with a black enamel finish.
Look at that power, that focus crystal right there.
It almost looks like, different colors depending on how the light hits it. Like, it can look a little bit yellowish or greenish or clear. So this is Handmade Magic Wands by Magic Beans.
Okay, and the last one is the Wisdom Wand, because we all need some of that sometimes.
Don't we? This one is a griffin feather core. Again, no griffins were harmed in the making of this wand.
We just raided their nest while they're away shopping.
It's got a maple finish. I feel like I need to say some not abracadabra, but what is it? That expecto petroleum.
Expecto Patronus. But you got to say it while you're envisioning your happiest memory.
So these are magic wands by Magic Beans. You can click on the link and watch them made. Thanks so much to our artists. Let's do another game. I think we have a few more things to show you guys. Just a few more things. Thanks to everyone who's sticking with us. Let's do another game I think is good for Halloween, especially for people who might not know very much about tabletop games. I think this one is a fantastic one because it's so easy to teach. Let's see if I can get to it. There it goes. It might take a little bit to change it over. Another top pick from 3 Year Studios.
It's the petty game!
Dungeon Mayhem. We always keep Dungeon Mayhem in stock because
it's so petty.
It is like one of our best sellers.
It is so petty.
It can be very petty.
Whenever we bring it over to Lena's family, they're like, "Did you bring that petty game?" And we're like, "No, we didn't bring about Dungeon Mayhem." Or, "Yes, we did." And they're like, "Okay, let's go play it."
So this game you definitely can play over and over again, and it with the different characters. And usually people get their favorite. Like, I always like playing the orc.
I never
because she
my
has
favorite.
Axes, and big axes, best axe. She just hacks away.
And I never get to play the paladin because people get tired of hearing me say that everything is for justice.
So in this game, you have different characters with different special abilities and powers, and you just beat up on each other. And it's the last man, last woman, last person standing.
Yep, and of course, if you want to get some extra fun with it, or just a bigger box that you can store even more cards in, we have the Monster Edition. Waiting for her before
I'm not
getting.
sure if I put that one on there.
Okay, so this should be on our website.
It is on our website, yes.
This is what's known as a standalone expansion for Dungeon Mayhem. So you can buy this and you can play it by itself, or you can buy it and add it to this, and it all fits in this larger, better, badder box. The other expansion, Battle at Boulder's Gate, is also available that you can, or it can also fit in this box as well. But this one, you get one of many monsters to play with, from the mischievous mimic to the adorable gelatinous cube to the diva beholder. Behold the divaness. The mighty red dragon. It's all on the cover. Yeah, it is. The dancing owlbear, or the doctor himself, the main mind flayer. Yes, so it's so perfect that the halo of light shines across it. But this is a fantastic add-on. It gives you rules for playing with a lot of people. So if you want that 12-player brawl that you know will take all evening, it has rules for that to help you out, so it feels more fair. And people aren't knocked out before the game, before they even get their turns. Thanks, James.
So this is the Monster Mayhem.
The monster version, yes.
Which is perfect for Halloween. You can play like the Monster Mash in the background and play Monster Madness.
And then talk about jokes about that chair being a mimic.
So that
It'll eat you.
I think okay, I've got one more game because I think for a lot of these games are good for older audiences, but we want to feature something that even the little kiddos can play.
So this is the dexterity game. The table is lava. And there's also the expansion that adds in more players and a little bit of extra stuff. With this game, you're trying to get your little wooden men to stay on the cards without anyone going and messing them up, and just to go and help mess everyone up, you can actually throw cards at your opponent's pieces to try to knock them off their cards. Whoever has the last piece on the board wins.
Yep.
So yes, you get to play it being Gambit.
Which we were just watching some X-Men today. It has nothing really to do with this, but the table is
Card
lava.
throwing. All about the card throwing.
You know, something fun to play on Halloween. It doesn't really matter, you know, what is the age range? that it says. It says age 14 and up, but I know that younger players can enjoy this game as well, even like elementary school.
Yeah,
so
R&R games.
You're throwing cards at
R&R games
at people, so.
in general tries to avoid the testing for younger kids because that's really expensive testing.
Yes,
so that they can get you
2
cheaper
to 4
games.
players, about 20 minutes.
5 with the coconut expansion because coconuts.
Go nuts, coconuts. So that is going to be, I think, it. Unless we want to talk about Pandemic Hot Zone. We did talk about Pandemic Cthulhu. We will get Mysterium also, something that we're going to be bringing in, and that is actually my top pick for Halloween.
Yeah,
is Mysterium.
We're supposed to be getting it any day now. It is again a part of our buy 2 get 1 promotion that's happening until the 18th.
Yeah.
For in-store purchases of a select crowd of items.
Mm-hmm.
So if you come here, buy 2 from a list. You get 1 extra, which a lot of people have been taking advantage of to fill out their game cabinets.
Yes, and a lot of local game stores around here are participating, I think, in this promotion as well.
Yes.
And I think from that promotion, Mysterium, Pandemic, Arkham Horror, 3rd Edition, Dead of Winter are the ones to pick up Halloween.
We're also getting in Catan and Cosmic Encounter.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be coming on Monday. Yeah, I know, but they're awesome.
Yeah. So I think... we've got one more artist good to talk about.
Uh-oh, what'd you miss?
It's right in front of our faces the entire time.
Can't sell Mary Jane.
No, she's the model. If I can find the item, where is it on this list? That is so weird. I could have swore I put it on this list. Well, we've got some special face coverings by LGG Designs.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, I think, can fit, like some people want to know like the size of it, but, it's pretty...
It's one size fit all.
Yeah, it's as they say in Japan, F size, free size. So one size fits all. It's got beautiful Swarovski crystals. We got someone dressed up for Halloween, and they're actually able to do trick-or-treating. I know some places are.
We've already sold this to all the security guards in the mill.
And we only have a few of them left in stock. So if you are looking for a face covering while you're trick-or-treating, and it's got the little Swarovski crystal bling while you're walking down the street, we've got a face mask here. It's available on our website, threegearstudios.com, and you can click where it says Halloween Picks so that you can get to it easier, because it looks like I am not finding where I can feature it in our live stream right now.
It's okay.
I could have swore I put it on here, but I must have forgotten.
I think Mary Jane is being a little diva about the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, so I think now Shay loves the Dungeon Mayhem pettiness. It is really petty. Okay.
Oh, you just judoed Mary Jane off the camera.
You did not. And one thing that is available in store right now, and should be on our website soon, is this really cool Halloween, what is this?
D12.
A D12 necklace.
What'd you end up naming this one?
I named it Magical or Mystical Pumpkin. So I make dice jewelry under Deco and Dice, as well as the whimsical fake sweets like the lollipop earrings that you saw on today's program earlier. And you can pick them all up in our shop inside the historic Savage Mill Mall in Savage, Maryland.
The dice jewelry has been so hot.
I am definitely going to be making more dice jewelry in the future. So there's a handful of things that we just want to say before we wrap up.
Okay.
Happy Indigenous Day.
Happy Indigenous Peoples Day.
Happy birthday to my mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
And you can get a discount on these games when you go to threegearstudios.com.
Mm-hmm.
Click on Halloween Picks. And when you shop from there, enter in a code. Or what should I make the code?
What do you want to make the
how
code?
much should we discount it? Like 10%?
Yeah, 10%. We can do 10%.
I'll say 10% off, and maybe Horror 10 will be your special code to use for everyone who watched this live stream today.
You sure you don't want to rethink that one?
What? Don't name it Horror 20? Horror 10?
Horror 10.
HORROR 10.
Okay, that's not what I thought I heard you say.
What? No. Okay. I'm trying to make a code that's easy. I want a code that's easy for people to use and remember. What would you call it?
Let's just...
I'll put it in the comments. I haven't made the code yet, but I'm going to make it right after this.
Okay, so, let's go with Horror 10. We can do that.
Okay.
So horror, like horror movie.
Let me put the link so that people can get to it. I'll put a link right now in our chat. It's Halloween Picks. So the games in the list, you can save 10%. There we go. So this is the link that you'll use.
Now you better hurry up and make the discount code.
And I'm going to make the discount code right now.
As we speak.
As we're talking.
We're going to be making a discount for you on the air.
And I feel like there's one last thing that we wanted to say. I wanted to do a giveaway. So if you buy my earrings, I'll throw in an extra necklace. So that'd be like the fun giveaway.
Okay, so yeah, everyone who buys the earrings during...
Can you pull those over? The lollipop earrings?
The Lollipop Guild?
Actually, I could feature those again.
Yeah.
The lollipop earrings.
Anyone who buys the earrings until... how long is the deal good for?
It's for people who
Buy your... So
are watching our live stream.
Everyone gets it?
Anyone who is watching our live stream who purchases these earrings today,
so you got to do it today.
will get today, and I guess I'll extend it till tomorrow, just because there's only so much more time in the day today. So if you purchase these earrings today or tomorrow, I'll throw in a free necklace.
October 12th, or tomorrow, October 13th. We'll throw in a necklace to go with your lovely lollipop earrings.
Okay, so we have a discount code that I'm enabling to run until the 13th. So this is just kind of like a quick flash sale for all of you guys that have tuned in today, and we just want to say a little special thank you, and we hope that you guys have a safe Halloween.
And just wait for all the festivities on November the 7th. Remember the 7th of November. The Extra Life Marathon and sale.
Yes. Do you want to talk a little bit about that Extra Life? Because we need to get people who want to volunteer.
Yes, we are looking for. We're participating in Extra Life this year. We're looking for people to volunteer to help out with our Extra Life 24-hour game marathon, running games, running role-playing games, hosting board games, things like that. If you are trying to clean out your basement, we are doing a used game sale where 100% of the proceeds of the Pay What You Can used game sale that we're also having between November the 7th and the wee hours of November the 8th will be given to charity. We're going to be helping out John Hopkins Children's Hospital. So contact us to run games for us to help with the festivities. Give us any of the games that you want to get rid of and you don't care about getting money for, because it's all going to charity. And come and buy games, used games for our Pay What You Can used game sale on November the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
And we're teaming up with so many groups for that one, like the Party Gamecast, like Break My Game, and any others that we have on the list as of yet. Only confirmed.
Not yet, but we're working on it. And you can go to our website, figurestudios.com, and click on Extra Life. And 2020 will have a list of the events listed that we're going to be doing. And also you can donate and join our team as well. So now I have set up the discount code for the tabletop games that will give you guys 10% off, and I'm putting it in the comments right now.
I'm gonna just remember to delete that comment. Delete that when the discount is over.
So this discount is good for the tabletop games, but not the pre-orders for Tasha's.
Yeah. Is it good for all the artist goods too?
Not the artist goods, just these.
Sorry, we want to make sure we don't want to cut into the artist margins.
Yeah, we gotta,
pay those hungry artists.
We gotta support the artists. Of course, games are also supporting artists too, especially if they're small indie games. But these, I don't think they are.
Well, no, I mean we got a lot of great things, but we're willing to eat those margins. As long as we're eating those margins and not someone else eating those margins. But because of how we price the artist good, we can't. It's harder for us to discount them.
All right. We hope that you guys have a happy Halloween, everyone, and stay safe out there. And you guys can stop by our shop. We'll be open on Halloween.
And eat all the candy.
Yeah, we'll have some candy and things that will be given out, and not candy. So, maybe some stickers or something if you can't have candy. So,
something like that. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out last minute like we do.
All right. So that is all for today's show. It was only an hour.
We planned it for an hour. We're 12 minutes overtime.
I think
they got a bonus content.
I think it said it was from 7 to 9 for some reason. But
did it?
Yeah, but I wanted it to be just from 7 till when we're done.
We love you guys.
We're done.
We're done. We want to play some video games. You can you can try to hunt us down on ESO later tonight, because that's where we're going to be.
But today,
I'm not going to tell you which character I'm going to be playing because I don't know yet. So everyone,
have a happy and safe
live
Halloween.
long and prosper, and peace out.
You rolled away, but I'm like, how do I stop this stream? Because that's how streaming goes. There it goes. There it is.